Now, according to a semi-official Iranian news agency, Iran has deployed 1,000 new strategic drones across the 4 branches of its armed forces as it prepares for possible US strikes. This comes as US President Donald Trump has sent what he described as an armada of warships to the Middle East and has warned of military action against the clerical regime in Tehran. Joining us on the broadcast is my colleague Aditya Vadhavan with more on this. Aditya, we are learning that Iran has now deployed over 1,000 drones across its forces in order to counter a possible strike by the US.
Yes, absolutely, Shivani. Indeed, Iran has this heavy deployment of drones. Definitely, Iran is now preparing to, defend any, prevent any attack, if it is done by the United States and other 7 nations. So completely, at this juncture, the Iranian forces and the IRGC are in full, alert mode. Considering the fact, there are several Iranian drones that are operating in the Gulf of Oman. And at this juncture, there are concerns whether United States of America will do a limited military strike or a large-scale strike. This needs to be seen. At this juncture, it needs to be seen. Nothing can be calculated at this factor. What will be the Iran's response? Will it target the American bases in the Middle East? Or it needs to be seen, it is already warned that it will also attack Israel if America attacks Iran. So completely at this juncture, there are concerns of a full-blown conflict in the Middle East.
Right, Aditya. If I can request you to please stay on with us. We have some more inputs regarding this. Iran's chief diplomat, Abbas Araghchi, has arrived in Istanbul for talks as Turkey prepared to offer its support in easing tensions with the United States, which has raised the prospect of a possible military strike. During the trip, Araghchi is expected to meet Turkish Foreign Minister Hakan Fidan and also hold talks with President Erdogan. Iran's foreign ministry has said in a statement confirming his arrival. The visit took place hours after US President Donald Trump said that he hoped to avoid military action against Iran, which has warned it would target American bases and aircraft carriers if it comes under attack. So, Aditya, now we are seeing this fresh round of negotiations that Turkey is trying to mediate between the US and Iran. It's hosting Iran's top diplomat. What more details could you give us on that front, please?
Well, absolutely, Shivani. Indeed, Turkey is playing the role of mediator, as far as the tensions between the US and Iran are concerned. And definitely, Turkey is hosting time and again, for quite some time, we have seen how Turkey has, offered to mediate in several conflicts. Recently, when the conflict between Saudi and UAE happened, then also Turkey wanted to play a role of mediator. So at this juncture, it is very apparent that whether it needs to be seen whether this mediation role by Turkey is instrumental in diffusing the tensions between Iran and US, or it will, or otherwise the situation will escalate to the next level. This needs to be seen, Shivani.